Brompton Cocktail. When I first heard that song, I nearly shit myself.
Brompton Cocktail has one of the sickest grooves on the album. It's very laid back, very vibey.
Brompton Cocktail is one of the last songs that the Rev kind of was brewing up, and he brought it to us, and we all kind of started fucking around with it.
Brompton Cocktail, I kind of had the idea for, it's kind of a hip-hop-ish type of really heavy, subtle groove parts, like in the verse. Lenny Castro laid down some amazing percussion on that kind of stuff, and just really just put the whole song in the pocket.
To me, it was this awesome groove track. It reminded me a lot of Tool. Something they would do with a lot of the percussion, a lot of the, percussion wasn't on there at first, but I could hear percussion in it.
That was awesome, man. We laid down some great strings that are just really accentuated type stuff, that just really help with the groove.
We really wanted to have strings put in the verses, a really answer and call thing to the vocal line and to the riff.
Wanted to bring, for the lead part, bring in strings instead of guitars. So we thought that would add like an Avenged Sevenfold vibe to it.
And I wanted to mix it with violins and give it kind of an Alanis Morissette, uninvited type of vibe.
It was just great that these guys came in to help out and make it so that we got this all done in the amount of time we had to do it.
I think that everything that we laid down on that song just completely helps that groove out so much. Shadows wrote some amazing lyrics that I think a lot of people can relate to.
Chorus, love the chorus. I actually re-sang the song like 3 times just to be completely happy with it. It was kind of one of those things where I just had to keep working on the vocals to get them where I wanted them.
That's awesome. That one felt good.
On a funny note of the song, a lot of the stuff that was written by the Rev, the stuff he written on guitar was actually very awesome, but it was about me and Sin's worst nightmare, because anytime a drummer writes on a guitar, he makes up notes that are pretty much unheard of to the average guitarist. And our fingers are stretched out like this. When we're playing a guitar, our fingers look like this, stuff you've never seen, but it's actually really fun. It's something I'd never even think of doing myself. So it just kind of pushed me to learn this new style, I know Sin used some cool effects on the solo, too.
Damn! I don't know how you could grab that shit so fantastically.
We stacked that song, even though it sounds very minimalistic. It's got a ton of shit in it, but it all works in its favor.
But overall, the song's just very powerful, and it came across really great.
Whoa!
Fuck that, I'm out of here. Jesus Christ.
Track it. This is where all the bullshit on the album happens. Low-end bullshit that just fucks with your ear. Makes you really sad. Sometimes it's a brown note.
Can't spell bass without ass.